Well, I'm making this video on this day when we have another winter storm. We've had another foot of snow. I'm going to turn the camera, show you. This is the driveway out to the cottages. Of course, when we open, this will be plowed so that people can come and go. And it was plowed this morning, but the snow is coming down and needs to be plowed again. So I'm walking out here to the cottages slowly, getting through all this snow. And I wanted to give everybody an update. So many things happening. And I am exercising patience, which is sometimes hard for me. And trying to kind of take a pause and reflect on how far we've come. You know, a year ago, in March of 2022, we had not started the construction. We had been able to get our excavator, Cody Campbell, out here. He put in this driveway out to the cottages and got the sites cleared, ready for construction. But that was as far as we got at that point. It was in April when we signed on with a timber framer to do the timber frame of that larger cottage, and things just rolled along. We received many of your donations, which we're very grateful for, and then we had a large donation from someone that really got us going in the summertime, and we got these two cottages to where basically they are now. So the larger cottage, you probably have seen some of my films where I've shown you the inside of the cottages. I'm going to kind of turn this way and show you. It's out there, hard to see with the snow, but it is close. We're insulating it. We're almost done with that. Ben and I and Eric are probably going to try to put up the sheetrock, and we want to do plaster walls in that one. And just because we're really out of money right now, and we're trying to figure out our next step for financing. As all of you know, we've had to go through this land use permit in Vermont. It's been a little complex, but I know we're going to get through it. I know it's going to be fine. But the last stretch is that we need to have the Wetlands Department of the Agency of Natural Resources come here for a site visit. I have to just show you this. You can see, yeah, Charlotte. What do you think? It's a lot of snow. Yeah, so the wetlands person is going to come in May to do a site visit. I mean, we know where wetlands and vernal pools essentially are, but, they have to sign off on it. And we understand that. It has held us up. It's also definitely held us up with our refinancing that we were going to do with the credit union and an agency called Vita in Vermont. But, I always believe when one door either closes or it gets stuck and doesn't open all the way, that, other doors can be opened. And I'm really grateful. We're working with a wonderful private commercial loan specialist, Raquel Blue. She's fabulous. I've talked to her for like a year and a half, and she met with our credit union. I really, really appreciate all of her help. And she introduced us to somebody who might help us with panelized construction, Jeremy Wanger of Tiny Home Plug, and he is just a bundle of energy, and really appreciate his expertise too. So, it's all going to happen. It's going to come together. But here's the thing, and the thing that I always write about and talk about with my clients is that when you're manifesting a dream that you've had for a long time, like Ben and I have had here with this retreat, sometimes you just have to pause and you have to let go of the tight control over what you expect to happen and when it should happen, right? I'm sure you've experienced this in your life in some way. It might not be a retreat, it might be all sorts of things, relationships, of course, or job expectations, or things that you've wanted from maybe your children or your grandchildren that just don't happen according to your time frame. So this is what I'm trying to do, is to take that deep breath and pause and reflect and really figure out our next steps. And of course, enjoying those little puppies back there too. And this beautiful place, where I live. Look at up there. The one cottage is behind that huge mound of snow, which is a lot of rocks, a big hill. It is just so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and I love taking these walks. The dogs love it too. And I love communicating with you and letting you know where we are, because chances are our website's going to change again. And we were hoping to open the 2 cottages in June. But, unless a miracle happens, which it could happen, I don't think we're going to have the financing to really be done in June. So we'll change things, probably be end of summer, something like that. But Ben and I are not losing enthusiasm at all. We're not losing hope. It is a process, and it's a journey. And when you take a long trip, a long journey in your life, there's going to be detours. Roads are going to close on you, right? Certain doors, again, are going to close. But then, you kind of go off the beaten path a little bit, and discover all sorts of interesting sights along the way, and begin to develop new relationships with people too. And that is what's happening. We're on that journey, and it has not been easy, but we really are optimistic and hopeful, and we just know that this is a plan that is all going to open up. And we still have the same plan, the 3 all-season cottages. In fact, I'll turn this that way, and that direction is where the 3rd cottage is going. And we're also looking at panelized construction for that, as well as the event space, because we've been cautioned against doing a yurt, the durability of it and everything. So we are looking at just a small barn and working with the land use people on exactly where it's going to go. We don't want to invade any vernal pools or any, disturb any wetlands. And of course, we want our guests to know how to walk properly and enjoy the land, without abusing it, of course, in any way. All the animal habitats that we value. Okay, I'm also going to turn and show you. That's one cottage. That one has a little bit farther to go, but it's smaller, so it doesn't have that much more to do. And then this one is our cottage Gratitude, which is 800 square feet. And, we're doing the outside signing, the Shushugiban, not today because of so much snow. In fact, our shiplap is buried under the snow right now. But we are, that one wall is going to be stone, that we'll be able to resume the stone in April, we hope. And then the other one will have the Shushugiban siding. And and other than that, we're insulating. We're going to sheetrock and put up plaster walls, and got to finish the flooring, put in the kitchen, and Ben will get all the materials that we need for the bathroom and the deck up. So we're getting close. And then the third cottage will be about the same size as the smaller one here. And I think with panelized construction, it's going to go quicker too. And I've just been learning so much about panelized homes. I want my house to be panelized. I think it's a great energy efficient way to go. So I really value learning so much about that process too. So that's pretty much my update. As soon as I know more, my audience will be the first to know. I'm sending out a questionnaire too to everyone on my Facebook posts. If you can complete the questionnaire, it's just asking you, like, what would you like to see in a retreat? A forest retreat that offers healing and wellness programs and coaching programs. Like, what do you value? We want to know that from you. So I hope you see that post, and maybe I'll put the link under this video too, so that in case you miss it on my Facebook. Yeah, invite people to subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. I'm hoping to make more and more videos, and I'm watching the dogs over there. They're having so much fun. And of course, any ideas that you have for financing, or how we can move forward, or a very special donor who might be willing to help us with this forest retreat, or maybe an equity partner. We've thought about that as well. Just ways that will not cripple us and not put us into too much debt, because we don't want to move forward that way. We really believe in being smart about the whole thing. So, yeah, we're open to advice. So do let me know, okay? Kamari at Kamari of the Woods. I'm here every single day. I do my work from the land. I love being here, and I'm just so grateful that you're watching my videos. So I love to hear from you. So if you are getting this storm today, like we are, I hope you stay safe. Stay indoors, and if you walk outdoors, make sure you're warm and you're able to walk safely. All right. Have a great day.